All right. So this is probably going to come out tomorrow morning, but today is Wednesday, December 14th, and we are just receiving information about the second day of trial there in the Tory Lanez versus Meg the Stallion shooting hearing. And essentially, some big information came out here today that Kelsey, I don't know her last name, the friend of Meg the Stallion, testified. And before her testimony, she actually only agreed to testify if she was granted immunity. Meaning that, of course, she couldn't be charged with anything or anything criminal come from her testimony that she's giving. So she was granted that, and during her testimony, during the questioning portion of it, when asked if Tory Lanez was the one who shot Meg the Stallion, Kelsey pled to fifth. Which, if you're not familiar with that, basically what that means is when you plead to fifth, you say that so that you can maintain silence or withhold information that otherwise may be potentially incriminating, self-incriminating. So, with that being said, that was a huge red flag, and it definitely raised a lot of ears. People are now, questioning what this means. If you're not paying attention to the case or haven't been for 2 years, which God knows, I'm ready for it to be over. At this point, I am so done with it that just can't wait for this to be over with. But if you've been paying attention, you know that the question was it Tory who shot her? Was it maybe this Kelsey character? Because apparently Tory had been sleeping around, or Megan had hooked up with Tory while he was already talking to Kelsey, as well as a few other people. This was all denied in the beginning and was told to be a lie, and originally was in agreement that Tory was the one who shot her, meaning that Meg and Kelsey's story had originally corroborated each other, but that has been crumbling apart. We've come to find out that, as a matter of fact, they were both romantically involved with Tory Lanez, as well as several other people, including Ben Simmons, other actors and stuff, a whole bunch of stuff that as men we shouldn't even give a fuck about. That's not really what I'm talking about. Pardon my French. Demonetized. Might not monetized videos. But anyways, I do say all this to say that it's not about the pop culture case that's going on right now. I don't really care about that much. It's about the way that the social media and the way that the opinion of regular people has been swayed by the misinformation that has been provided by Megan Thee Stallion and her legal team. Either that has been, exposed on social media, the whole Me Too movement, just the sentiment that we're supposed to blindly believe women when they come out with these kind of allegations without any type of proof. Even though she lied in the beginning and said that it was glass and that she was scared, and so many shifting pieces of this story. It just really, I'm going to speak very candidly here for myself. It just really let me understand or feel like people should separate themselves from entertainers. Like, these humans in hip hop and R&B and a lot of other genres of music, but specifically those, so many of them are just sleazeballs, just worthless humans who will lie and slither their way around this, that, and the other. And it's entertainment at the end of the day. Like, I enjoy music, and it doesn't have to be wholesome music. If you go back and watch my video about that, I don't care about those kind of things. But at the same time, I have internal morality. I understand, I have values, and some people just don't have any other values besides money. And I understand the excuses that a lot of them come from poverty, and sure, that's fine. But I have come from poverty myself, so I don't really view that too much of an excuse to just do any disgusting thing that you want for money, or this doesn't necessarily come with money. I mean, maybe it does. Maybe as we find out more information, there is money that's involved with this. Who knows? But my point in this is, these people who are involved in these sleazy, underhanded dealings and ways of living are just so absolutely gross to me. Like, think about how much time, money, and resources has been spent because three idiots, for a lack of a better term, decided to have a drunken night and somebody fired a gun at another one of them. And if by some miracle Megan Thee Stallion or Tory Lanez or Kelsey, whatever your name is, happen to see this video, I'm not really trying to insult you guys necessarily. Like, I'm sorry I did say three idiots, but it's just like, dude, like, I am so sick of just sleazy, low quality people being in the media, and we're supposed to give a fuck about when they live or die or anything like that, bro. It's just like, I don't care about any of these celebrities or whatever happens to them. I don't necessarily wish that bad things happen to them, but I don't care anymore. I'm so desensitized to it, and I don't even like these people in the first place. So yeah, I can't wait for the conclusion of this Meg Thee Stallion trial. But it looks more and more every single day like Tory Lanez was telling the truth and Megan is a big fat liar. Big old liar. And last but not least, as RX Poppy told us, a stallion is a male horse.